Hello everyone, welcome to another show of Relentless Reviews. I'm your host, as always, Joshua Englander, and today I am reviewing a film called Safehouse. Now, did the combo of the great Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds, fresh off his wonderful masterpiece, The Green Lantern, not really, but did those two work well together? Did the action sequences entertain? How was the supporting cast? Is this just another suspenseful thriller trying to be just like the Bourne Trilogy? Well, let's check out the trailer.
He was one of the most brilliant CIA operatives we ever had, until he went rogue.
He's responsible for the deaths of multiple agents.
This guy's just not gonna walk into an American consulate without good reason.
This is Weston.
We have a last-minute reservation.
Oh my God. That's Tobin Frost.
Kill all the surveillance cameras in this room.
Is this legal?
Go!
Remember rule number one, you are responsible for your house guest. I'm your house guest. They're here for me, but they want me alive. You don't kill. Time's a wasting. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Hey!
Get in. You serious?
Yeah. Get in the trunk!
Somebody to a king to a guy.
Safehouse has been compromised. Follow protocol.
Protocol! There's no protocol for this!
Some guy to a non-believer who don't believe in.
Who's after us and why?
I think you need to consider how your safe house was attacked in the first place. That house was a secure location. Whoever crashed it, they were invited. Someone told them, someone you know.
You're not gonna get in my head.
I am already in your head.
Tears on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Coliseum walls.
So they're working together?
Even disguised as a feast.
I think Weston's turned.
I'm not your only enemy tonight.
The money we can't keep, but we probably spend it all because the pain ain't cheap.
You can stay blind, or you can open your eyes.
I'm taking you in.
I want you to take me in.
Alright, well, one of the things I really enjoyed about the film, and was probably the film's strongest point, was the combination of legendary actor Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds. Now, Denzel Washington, he always brings it. He's one of our greatest actors of this generation, if not ever. And every film, no matter how bad or good the film is, he always is going to be amazing. Now, Ryan Reynolds played a bit of a different role than he does usually. Obviously, the last few films he's played, you know, Green Lantern, etc., haven't been so great. I've always liked his acting, though, and I've always sort of believed that he could be in a good film like this. And he does play a more serious role this time around, but I think it's to benefit him. And I think he does a very good job. I think both of them together worked very well, and they were probably the film's strongest point by far. Also, one of the things I really liked, the action. Granted, like I said, the action kind of refers to movies like the Bourne Trilogy, obviously, but it was very well shot and very well acted in the action sequences, and it was a lot of fun to watch. Granted, the shaky cam was overused at times. I mean, there were times where I was kind of sitting there and my head kind of got a little dizzy from it. But to be fair, it's not as bad as in a lot of other films that try to use it. It is still overused at times, but the action I still thought overall was very good to watch. Unfortunately, the supporting cast was very limited because you've got big names like Vera Farmiga. You probably remember her from Source Code recently. Sam Shepard, and it just because of the script, they were kind of limited in what they got to do. It was really more about Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds together. So unfortunately, because of this, the supporting cast just didn't do such a great job, and that was kind of disappointing. Also, the movie, I mean, it was way too predictable. The story by the end of it, you knew what was going to happen. You kind of had a feeling the whole way through what was really going to happen in the end. And honestly, I mean, it's not that big of a deal because this film isn't supposed to be unique in any sort of way, but still, it's got to be a minus for me because, again, you don't want a film to be too predictable. You want some surprises to be in there. But overall, I mean, this film still is a very good action-packed movie. Yes, it is cliched, and the script could have been a lot better, but I think the combination of Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds and the fact that the action scenes were very well shot, I think this movie's definitely worth seeing, so I'm going to give it a 7.5. A 7.5 because, again, the action sequences and the fact that Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds together in an action-packed movie turned out to be a very, very good combination. So, I mean, you can't argue with that, and it's definitely worth seeing. It's not something that you're just going to throw out as a, you know, wannabe CIA action flick that fails. It certainly doesn't fail, and it's a good flick overall, not amazing. But, so, remember to follow me on Twitter. Check out my website, www.RelentlessReviewz.webs.com. Remember to subscribe, like, and favorite the review if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody.